Meal one, real quite simple. 6 raw eggs, just fry them, a bit of spray in the pan. Simple, straightforward. And 2 bagels, put them in a toast. While this is cooked, I get on and I make my next 3 meals, 2 chicken and rice, and then a shake of oats. And right, while I wait for my eggs to cook, I'm just going to put a couple of my meals on, ready for the day. So I've got air fryer. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's a real good, easy product if you've got an air fryer. Got these handy little dishwasher proof holders. So in each one of these now, 250 grams of chicken breast, fresh chicken breast from the butchers in Swindon, Lambourne Butchers. If you're in Swindon, check them out. You can get orders delivery to your door. So all you've got to do, put them in each side here. Simple as so. Set them both to match and air fry 200. I'll just do about 12 minutes. Perfect. Now, while that cooks, put my rice on for the day. Turn it on. And I do one level scoop of jasmine rice in this cup, which is going to be around 250 a cup. Let's have a look. A couple off. 247. But yeah, that'll give me 125 gram each. For 2 of the meals, and this will just go in the microwave now, 10 minutes, and then both of those just got to plate them up in my containers, and job's done. Simple as that. So 6 raw eggs, there are 6, just under the bagels, 2 bagels, simple condiment, bit of salt. While I wait for this to cool, I shall go and just plate up the rest of my meals for the day. Chicken cooked, slight crisp, and a little bit of water, but I'll just take that out, obviously, before I put them into the dishes. Rice, simply done in the microwave pot as well. If you haven't used one of these before, I should just show you. It's very hot as you first open it up. And there, steam comes up, so be wary as you take it out of the microwave. It can be quite hot. The water can boil up, so a little tip is to put coconut oil just around this top edge, and it stops the water actually boiling over and creating a mess in the microwave every time I do it. But this is jasmine rice that I've put in here. As you can see, perfectly well cooked. Just have to again dish this out into, so this is 250 each one of the containers here. 2 containers. Recommendation again would be, if you could, invest in some glass ones. It will keep your food fresher, tasting nicer, and they actually wash a lot easier as well. So I'll dish them up and then get back to the breakfast. I've just got to the venue today, so although today is an on-training day, I'm working. I'm doing a blood clinic today at the Trap House gym, just outside of Bristol. So I've shown the morning meal so far. I had my eggs. It's now, what time is it? Just got here. Coming up to 9:30. So meal one's already in, as you've seen. I've got shake, couple of bananas to have with me. The clinic's on today, 10 till 2, so I can't really stop to eat, but obviously I can have a drink, no problem. Then I've got my 2 chicken meals in my bag, prepared, ready for when I need them. So a little bit of preparation this morning to cook the chicken, to cook the rice. Let's just call that 10 minutes. It's really not hard, I'll be honest. Obviously with things like the air fryer, it does make it a lot easier. But I just want to show, I suppose, on the video that you just got to allow yourself a little bit of time, get up a little bit earlier, and get your food and meals packed ready for the day. Keep them in my bag. I don't know if you can really see my bag from this side, but it's like a cooler bag. So yeah, the meals will be fine in there today. I've got more than enough food with me until I get back home to eat the rest of my meals tonight. And I always like that in case, for whatever reason, I'm out later than I think I might be. And then I also will keep a tub of whey just in my boot. That, again, if for whatever reason I haven't got a meal at hand straight away, I can easily put 2 scoops of whey in a shaker and just time me over to my next meal. We are now just gone 2 o'clock. Finished at Trap House with eval, doing blood test. Relatively busy day, only 7 in the end. But great gym. If you're in the, not really sure what that postcode area is, it's just outside of Bristol. But you know, great gym, great piece of kit that they got in there. So I've just stopped off on the way back now. Little coffee shop, little, I don't know if you can see it in the shop, but Americano. And then first of my meals that I've made this morning. Only thing I didn't include in the previous video where I'm making them is just put some frozen veg. I literally poured the frozen veg straight into it. Obviously the heat from the rice and the chicken, it's cooked that now. And then an apple. So one thing I didn't think about was actually videoing, eating, in case people think I just show you the food and then don't actually eat it. And then another thing that is also quite important to remember with the warmer weather, as the lovely sun comes in as I start videoing. Today's world, we demonise salt quite a lot. With the warmer weather, and I did legs yesterday. I was absolutely wiped out come the evening, and making sure you get enough salt in your diet still. Salted before this meal, and I just leave a shake like that, or a grinder in my bag, and just make sure I salt every meal before I have it. Start sweat now. Next meal, non-training day, so I will generally have my off-plan meals on my non-training day. So good old faithful Five Guys. I have got one more meal to drag it in yet, so I've been relatively sensible with my order for this one. One bacon burger, standard fries. Of course, Five Guys always give you loads of extra fries, so I just get small fries, to be fair. Now, watching this, people might think, why is he having that? You know, what you eat. I've been doing this lifestyle now, best part of 20 years, and I still think, in my opinion, you should try and do the things that are enjoyable and normal to a certain degree. Burger and chips once a week or twice a week for how hard I train for my body weight isn't really going to do anything negative. Like I said, hard leg session yesterday. I've absolutely felt it today. So yeah, this is me doing this because I know my own setup, how my body works. I know this meal will digest well. Like I said, I got one meal to get in yet. However, if you watch this and you know a meal like this would set you off, and what I mean by that is either with poor digestion, or it would then set you off to then go in the chocolate cupboard and start snacking on more stuff that's not on to help with your training or performance or physique goal, then I wouldn't recommend you eat like this. You should just eat to the plan that suits you. I know for my body composition, I can afford to have a meal off plan. And this is where, again, your nutrition needs to be tailored to suit you, your goals, and your dietary requirements, you know. Get this down. It's going to be probably a little bit later into the night. Well, later into tonight. just coming up to 9 o'clock. Then I'll probably have my last meal, which will be cream of rice just before bed. Last meal of the day. It's just nice, straightforward cream of rice, and then I'm just going to actually make the whey shake. Both of these I get from Fit Cookie. This is the cream of rice, apple cinnamon cake, and the whey is creamy vanilla. Both digest really well. The cream of rice particularly is super fine, and I really like that I can actually make it with cold water, and it mixes up exactly the same. So same process on the scale. I have 100 grams. I'll see if I can show it on camera once I've made it. Just get a little bit more. Spot on. Just fill it up with cold water. You can see it sort of starts and looks very clumpy at the minute, but generally as you just keep mixing it, it just takes a few seconds and it just starts to get a nice texture to it. There's no bits, no clumps, just all mixes really well. Depending on how sort of thick you like to have it, you could add a bit more water, but that's perfect consistency for me. So that's 100 grams in there, which is 80 grams carbs, and like I say, apple cinnamon cake flavour. Lovely. So that'll be straightforward, and then I shall mix the whey just into a shaker and have that, and then that will be the last meal of the day. Job done. While I'm having that, the process for tomorrow already begins. I'm in the gym early tomorrow, so boiled eggs, and I'll take my bagels with me, and I'll have them after my first client in the gym. So there you go, full day of eating done. Didn't know if it was too exciting for people, but if you want to check the guys out over at Fit Cookie, try out their cream of rices and whey powders, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.